everyone, I'm Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another new release video. Today we are releasing functional new release items 2 days early. Normally we release the first Friday of the month, but we are going to be gone a couple of weeks in July, and so I'm hoping to get most of the new release orders shipped out before we leave. Our processing time will be extended the next 2 weeks of July. I will be coming back on Wednesdays midweek to ship orders. So processing time will go from 1 to 3 business days to 5 to 7. If you want your new release items, the earlier you order, the faster they will ship, of course. And very exciting, this is our very first release that will be available on our website and Etsy. I would love if you would check out our website. If you haven't looked around over there, we have MLP rewards. You can earn 5% of your purchase back in shop credit. Everything is organized way nicer over there because Etsy has limitations on what I can organize. We have filters, and you can wish list items and save them for later if you're not ready to purchase them right away. So lots of neat options and perks over there. So check out the website. It is mandylynnplans.com. I will also put it down in the description. And if you're watching this before July 9th, you can use the code MLP15 to save 15% on your very first purchase. First up, we have this Mandy Lynn Plans Colorway reference chart. Now, this is one big sticker that you can put in your planners. So it fits inside skinny planners like the Hobonichi Weeks. You can turn it on the side. It also can fit in A6 planners. So I think any planner size you have, even little passport, should fit. So you can stick it on the side if you have a smaller planner, or here's what it looks like in my larger A5 Hobonichi Cousin. You can just stick it at the top. It has all 11 of our colorways for our functional items. So if you normally buy the kits, but you want to buy a couple sheets of functional items, here you can match up the colorways. And if you're curious about my tabs, it is the tropical colorway. So here you can see the tropical colors and how they kind of match up and how they're different from other colorways. So hoping that that can be a handy reference to you. Next up, we have our new notes sheets. Now, these are available in 3 sizes. So for the Hobonichi A6, the Hobonichi Weeks, and the Hobonichi Cousin, these are designed for the previous year and the yearly at a glance spread. You have the full sheet for the current year, the year before, and then the future year. You can fit 2 of these on if you want to get a blank notes sheet, and then you want to get one that has the month names on it. There are 3 font options. If you want the month names, there's the print, there's the hand lettered, and there's also the journal. So like I mentioned briefly before, there's also one that is blank that doesn't have the month names. In all of these sizes, you can get 2 on a sheet. So if you want to use these, I know a lot of you have asked about pages like this for the back of the Japanese, if you have a lot of unused Japanese like tracker pages and things in the back because you can't read Japanese like me, then you can use 2 of these per page. They are available in all 11 colorways, so lots of options here for you. Next up, we have the updated 2024 week 1 to 52 sheets. These are available in 2 sizes and 2 print options. We have the print font and the journal font. So if you are unaware of what these are, at the top you have week 1 to week 52, and then on the bottom half you have January 1 to 7, January 8 to 14, etc. Next, we have updated all of our year at a glance and our yearly index pages to have the journal script in all 11 colorways. So this is the yearly index for the Hobonichi Weeks, Hobonichi Cousin, the Hobonichi A6, and then the year at a glance for the Cousin, the Weeks, and the A6. So the spreads are laid out exactly the same, with the exception of the year at a glance. These boxes are taller to include the English version had added the MTW line, and so these are a little taller than all of the others to cover up that extra line for the Cousin size and the Weeks size. Next up, we have multi-day labels for the Wonderland 222 A6. Now, whenever we first released the multi-day labels, the Wonderland 222 A6 wasn't a part of their lineup yet, and so now we have multi-day strips that will cover either 3 days in the weekly or 2 days in the weekly, and also for the monthly. So there's ones for 2 days, 3 days, and then there's also big ones down here for all 4 days if you need to stretch. The spreads are different, so you will want to get either ones for the weekly or the monthly, depending on what your needs are. And last up, we have several new options for the functional washi strips. So previously, we were offering for the A5 planners the 2 grid so we have solid in this size, and we also have this stripe. And now we have these fun polka dots in all 11 colors. And also for the A5 size, we have added this super skinny option. So this is just 1 grid height. A lot of you ask about 30-minute labels for the Hobonichi Cousin, and we don't currently offer those just because of how tiny it is. But if you need something just for 30 minutes, you could take this and either trim it down to each column length, or you could just rip it. So now we have super skinny available in the polka dot and the solid in all 11 colorways, of course. And here's what it looks like in the Hobonichi Cousin. So you can see that it's just 1 grid height. Here I just have some of the pastel rainbow, some of the polka dot, and the solid. These are going to be available in clear and white matte. Then for 7x9 planners, we also have polka dot and solid in this skinny option. So here it also takes up 30 minutes in these hourly planners. The length of these is the updated 2024 hourly version. That's a 1/16 of an inch longer. If you have either a vertical for 2024 or also the older 2023 planners, you can either go in with a paper trimmer and just trim off a 1/16 of an inch, or you can rip it, or you can just center it so that only a tiny little bit hangs off each side. It's really up to you. But these will go well with our 7x9 striped that we currently have available, and those are an hour. So you can pair these nicely to coordinate with those. I would love to know your favorites from this functional new release down in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.